Hi, I'm Kathy Boyle, President of Autism Housing Pathways. Today, I'm going to show you how to fill out the Section 8 Housing Choice Voucher Program application that is administered by the Executive Office of Housing and Community Living. This is a paper application that you fill out and you mail to a nonprofit organization that serves your region of the state. And this is a very important application to fill out because not everyone lives in a community served by the Section 8 centralized waiting list. And if you don't live in a community served by the centralized waiting list, you really need to put this particular application in if you want your family member to receive a Section 8 voucher. So a few things before we get started. We're going to assume that this application is being filled out by a gentleman named Rafael Martinez, who is filling it out for his daughter, Anita, who is going to need a live-in aid. So let's start by looking at the head of household information. The head of household is Anita. It is not Rafael. And he is going to fill this application out using Anita's information for most things, but he's going to use his information for contact information. So here we go. We're going to start with Anita's social security number, which we are going to say is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're going to put in Anita's date of birth, which is April 25th, 1998. And we're going to put in Rafael's cell phone number. So we're going to say 617-123-4567. And again, Anita is the head of household, so it is her name. We have Anita R. Martinez. And now Anita lives at home with her parents, so we're going to use that address. If Anita had lived outside the family home, we would use her physical address and we would write in a mailing address for Rafael up in the blank space next to head of household. So we're going to say 321 Oak Street. And this is in the imaginary community of Anytown, Massachusetts. With a zip code of 01234. Now, Anita is not living in a shelter, so we are going to make sure that we put NA on all of these blank spaces because it's very important to put NA when something does not apply to you on a housing application. Otherwise, it is possible that your application might be put in a box in the corner to verify later, and somehow they never get around to calling you to verify it. So we want to make sure that there are no questions. Now we have space for another telephone number. We've got some choices here. We could say Rafael's going to put in his landline, or we could put in Anita's mom's phone number. For the moment, I'm assuming that it's a landline and that the phone number is 781-789-1234. And we're going to put Rafael's email address. So we're going to say rmartinez@internetprovider.com. Now we have the co-head spouse of household information. Anita does not have a significant other. She is not married, so there is no co-head or spouse. This is not Rafael. This is not Anita's mom. There is none. So we are going to put NA. Now we'll scroll down to the demographic information. Anita needs an aide to live with her, so we are going to say 2 people are living in the unit. And Anita's gross annual household income is only her income, no one else's. In this case, it's Social Security, and we are going to say it is $7,314.96 a year. If Anita had a job, we would have taken her Social Security number amount, her Social Security amount, and added that to her income from her job. But she doesn't, it's just Social Security, so that's all we're going to put. Now, check if the head of household, spouse, or co-head has a disability. Yes. So we are going to put that right there. And let me scooch that over a little bit. Okay. Are there other members of the household who have a disability? And no, there are not. And Anita is a household of one, furthermore. So again, here we are, or I'm sorry, we are going to say nobody else has a disability. So we are going to put that right there. And again, I'm just going to scooch it over a little bit. All right. Is the head of the household a veteran? Well, again, Anita is a household of one and she is not a veteran. So even though Raphael is a veteran, the answer to this question is no. Anita is not homeless. She did not recently come out of an institution or a nursing home. She's not formerly homeless. So we are going to say none of the above. She is not working or about to start working. So we are going to say no. And therefore, the city or town we're going to use for a residency preference is where Anita lives. And Anita is white and Hispanic. And the preferred language for Anita is English. Now, that's basically it. At this point, we just put the date, and we're going to say that it's today's date. So we will say May 10th, 2024. And what we want to do with this is we want to have Anita sign it if she can. If she can't, Raphael is going to sign it, and he is going to write underneath that he is Anita's guardian, and he will attach a copy of the guardianship letter. And that signature would go right there. And then once this is printed out, this is going to be mailed to the nonprofit organization that handles the region where Anita lives. And for the purposes of our exercise, let's assume that that is Metro Housing Boston. So this would be mailed to 1411 Tremont Street in Boston, Metro Housing Boston. If Anita lived in Framingham, for example, we would send it to, here's Framingham, South Middlesex Opportunity Council, 7 Bishop Street in Framingham. It is best practice that you mail this certified mail, return receipt requested. And please make a photocopy for your records before you mail it. That's it. Thanks.